Hey, welcome everyone. So in this video I want to show you Ain't No Sunshine by John Mayer, played by him at the Crossroads Festival. It's a Eric Clapton's festival. It's a huge event. I think this is 2010 footage. It became pretty famous version of this song. It must be pretty wild playing at this festival. It's a guitar festival, so all the greatest guitarists are watching you under the microscope. But obviously John Mayer, being one of the greatest of all time, he nailed it. He did the song not only justice, but his version became famous and admired by guitarists. So I'd like to share this with you, analyze it a little bit, show you how I figured he's playing it. Let's jump straight in.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too long. Anytime she goes away, wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she...
Alright, so first thing you might notice is that he's playing it in the key of G minor rather than A minor, which is the original key by Bill Withers. And I suspect that's because it just suits better for his voice. The highest note in this song is the Ain't No Sunshine, this note. In this version it's a note D, but in the original one it's a note E, and that can be pretty hard to sing when it's around the transition of your voice, when your voice kind of wants to jump in the head voice rather than stay in the chest voice, and these notes are tricky to sing. So I think to make it a bit more comfortable, to really nail the song vocally, he keeps it in G minor. Anyway, so he starts with a little intro and he kind of replicates drums on the guitar. He's grooving, so he plays like the bass drum, bass note on the one, and then he slaps the fingers across the strings like this for the 3 as a snare, and then he plays something in the middle, some sort of like... Yeah, you can feel the groove in it. It's sort of like drums playing. He goes to a Dorian vibe by playing, sliding to this 5th fret on B string, which is note E, which is the major 6 in the key of G minor. Makes it Dorian, makes it sound soulful and bluesy. And then he kicks in with this underlying riff, which consists of starting with the bass again, then this basically pentatonic lick, and then he goes back to bass, something like this. He basically weaves 2 melodies together. It's an approach that's called contrapoint, where there's 2 melodies complementing each other, and he does it he does it live on the guitar, which is pretty cool. And he weaves the higher melody, starts low, high melody, low again, and then he adds something high maybe, and he like plays around, so it kind of sounds like 2 instruments playing. Impressive thing about this is that he can also sing while doing it. So, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I can't do this, but what he does, he basically plays a lot of syncopated notes against the vocal. And the time she goes away. If you did just this, if you play all the upbeats, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and you sing all across the no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Obviously don't do all of them, you would pick ones and make it beautiful licks, but that's the principle of it. It's pretty impressive. He does it so effortlessly. Now the band's jumping in, obviously Steve Jordan on the drums, Pino Palladino on the bass, and the groove's picking up. Let's hear.
She's going to stay. There's no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away.
Let's hear the solo. Ah! Okay, there's so many beautiful things to pick apart. So he starts with simple bend. Just pentatonic scale starting on a note G. Notice he's playing it with his fingers. I find that a lot of the times we are used to shredding with our pick very fast. At least for me, when I play with my fingers, it forces me to play more melodically. And when you hear the solo, it's just basically like listening to the singer. Pay attention especially to the pauses he's making. It's sort of like you hear someone who sang a phrase and then they need to take a breath. That's how he's thinking about it, and that's why he can build it up slowly and make it interesting for the whole time. See the break. Again, slide to 7th fret on G, then basically G minor arpeggio, and then this little bend, which is a very bluesy thing to do. He's a blues guitarist, of course, as well. So it's B flat, and you're bending towards B, natural. You don't want to go all the way to the major because it's still minor, but you created this beautiful tension by it. So. Again, 2 notes, but it's all about the phrasing and the way he is expressing himself on the guitar. So, again, 3 notes basically. 1, 2, then go down. Beautiful melody using this little chromatic, this little blue note, again from blues. So starting on the 8th fret, then bending on the 11th fret on B. So. Using these little noises in between to make it even more authentic, charismatic, more expression. Notice all these things, notice the breaks, the melodicity. There's a lot to learn from this. I need to stop it again, I'm sorry, but like this little... It's just incredible. He basically plays, it's kind of triplets, right? But it's not just triplets, like it doesn't even matter that it's triplets. He kind of drags it back a little. Hear the expression in it. Again, simple, 2 notes, 3 notes. Just moving octave higher, building up. Notice how he's building it up from little. And that's why he can play for such a long time. He can play several rounds and it keeps people engaged. He keeps telling story with the guitar. Okay, let's move on. Ooh. Yeah, just so many beautiful. Again, one note. He's playing with those noises that the strings are making and using them again as a tool of expressing himself. It's like just speaking to us, really. What was it here? Again, here's the bend to the 3rd, octave higher. Again, it's a G minor pentatonic, really, but the note B flat, the 3rd. He bends all the way here. Not all the way, not quite to the 3rd. Again, the bluesy thing. Notice his mouth, how he's singing with it, just using 1 or 2 notes and putting everything in it. And now, to make it climactic, now let's screw the melody. It was enough of singing, it was a lot of melodicity, it was enough of beautiful soulful lines. Now he goes all the way, going wild and playing this guitaristic stuff. He's very good at combining the beautiful melody with these things that we guitarists are doing just because we can, right? Because it sounds cool. But if you were a singer, you wouldn't do wow, oh. Maybe some do, but you know, it's combining this beautiful melody with this craziness. Let's hear more. Ooh, wow. Okay, now he goes to the bridge section, to the middle section, and what he's doing here, basically, it's he's copying the frets, 12 frets higher than he's playing, and he's tapping on the top of the frets, basically creating harmonics. Again, showing off different techniques. As I mentioned, it's a guitar festival. He needs to show off what he can do to kind of please all the guitarists out there. So beautiful. He's doing it well, though. He's doing it not for sake of it. He's doing it for sake of expression, and that can be quite rare. So again, basically just these 2 notes, note F and G, 3rd fret on D, 5th fret on D, maybe adding the 4th on top, the same frets on the G string, and then tapping 12 frets higher from there. So and when it gets messy and he's showing off the guitar skills, everything's going well, he goes back to a hook at the right time. It's not too long, and you hear guitars shred. If it's not a well-built solo, it can get boring after a while. So he just nails the right time to come back and give audience something that they can relate to. And then it goes back to the hook. Okay. Adding some harmonies. Wow, the drum, Steve Jordan. Come on, this is impossible. Look at him.
Only darkness every day.
Coming back to the riffs from the beginning.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. The sound's just hello. Anytime she goes away.
The voice is expressive, beautiful.
Anytime that she goes away.
Now he improvises the voice a little bit to make it a bit different.
Anytime she goes away.
Beautiful falsetto. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Whoa. He's ending on the second step of the scale to make sort of, it's very jazzy thing to do, to end on some dissonant kind of chord. And so this note A, which is the second of the chord G minor, right? It makes it beautiful, colorful, it makes it interesting, open, kind of big ending. Wow, beautiful. I hope this was enjoyable and helpful. Please guys, press likes on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, it really helps. And let me know if you'd like me to do some other videos, if you'd like me to analyze maybe some performances that you like and you'd like to figure out yourself. Maybe I can help a little bit with that, so let me know. Check out some other of my videos. I analyzed some licks by Theo Katzman, George Bernson and others, so I'll put these videos somewhere right here. And see you in the next one. Keep it funky, guys.